Today on Seeing This.
I kind of want to get my action out of the way, and this is just true to me. We're gonna go the replacements.
Is it action?
I'm
Yeah, it's
not
football.
gonna take
It's a
that as
sports movie.
action.
It's a sports movie. It's not an action movie.
Yeah.
Is sports not doing an action?
No,
No.
bro. Fucking get out of here. No. Just doing an action. Talking is doing an action.
So
No.
Any
Come
Given
on.
Sunday is not an action movie?
It's a sports movie.
Yeah.
Not an action movie. The Replacements isn't action, bro, and you know
Think
it.
about like
I mean,
a-
know.
how are you gonna not tell me it's action? Like they're
It's not.
They're
A,
legit
like think
playing
about
football.
like 007 or Jason Bourne.
sorry, my friend. Welcome to Seeing This. I'm Mike Ornelas. I'm joined by Erica McMullen and Adrian Cedeno, and we're back drafting, baby. We are drafting 2000, the year 2000 movies. It's been a while. If I'm not mistaken, I think our last draft was 1995.
I think this is an appropriate amount of time between drafts
Yes.
because of how crazy we get.
No cahoots, no shenanigans. And we figured, we've done a couple 25th anniversary episodes on the podcast. Go check that out, Seeing the Spot. And we figured the year's ending, so we might as well get a draft on the year. Here's a couple rules as we move forward. We can't draft anything that has been drafted before. So that includes Castaway. That was drafted in our Pisces draft. We cannot draft, remember, the Titans. That was also drafted in our Pisces draft. And we cannot draft The Grinch Who Stole Christmas, which was in our first draft, the Christmas draft, or our holiday draft. And Adrian somehow drafted it again in the friendship draft. I don't know how he got away with it. Cahoots.
It's how the Grinch stole Christmas.
What did I say? The Grinch Stole Christmas?
I don't know what you said, but it wasn't right.
Okay. Well, thank you, Erica. And as of today, just to give you some live updates on draft results, I'm behind with 3 wins. Adrian has 4, and Erica has 5. Keep in mind, the 1999-95 draft was a tie between Erica and Adrian. Came down to
Nice.
the wire, lots of participation. And
Oh, that was the
outside.
asterisk where she got like a late vote written, right?
You're
No,
the
no, no.
last.
Opposite direction, buddy. It was
You're
you
the
who
last
got the last
person.
minute vote.
To talk about last minute votes. So, categories for our draft as it goes for all of our year drafts. We have action, we have comedy, we have horror, sci-fi, we have drama, we have best performance. So you're drafting the actor and their movie, both go off the board. And we have the wonderful wild card. Before we get started, any questions?
No.
No. Shout out to you wanted to do a
have
shout
a
out to your
question.
soccer girls.
Yes. Well, speaking of like anniversaries, it is the 30th anniversary of the Humboldt women's soccer program, and they are headed to the the semifinals on this coming Friday. This podcast will come out after they've already been to the championship. Yeah.
Wow.
They already have gone to the championship and won by
Banking it.
then. Go Jacks.
Wow.
But yeah, gotta shout them out.
Not jinxing it there at all. Well, since we're doing that, shout out to the Thorns here in
It's not
Portland.
jinxing it, baby. I'm putting that out in the universe for them. I want them to win.
Sure. Go Thorns, women's team here in Portland. Any female sports you'd like to support here, Adrian, to show you're an ally?
Like the WNBA.
Well, that would count. Sure, go Sparks or what?
Yeah.
All right. So wait, so you said you have a question.
I do have a question because I found some discrepancies. I was using 2 different platforms to do my research on which movies are from 2000, and I'm finding some were 99, some are saying 2000. So like Wikipedia has some for 2000, and then on Letterboxd it has it as 1999.
Interesting. Well,
The Wikipedia we're probably not gonna listen to.
Okay.
IMDb's probably the safest way to go.
Well, since we're hoping to eventually get some sponsorship from Letterboxd, I'd say Letterboxd is the law of the land. So If it says it's 2000 Letterbox, we're gonna run with it.
So we're running with letterbox dates.
Let's run with it. Yeah. Should be pretty accurate.
I mean, I got to review
Strategy's out the window now.
Yes. That threw like
excuses starting already. Love it. Well, let's get started. Let's get our draft order. I can already hear Adrian now.
Me.
Erica's been on a hot streak of first picks, but this time
it's because of her
the haircut.
subliminal stuff, like talking, saying her name right before you hit enter.
I think you should spin that again.
Sure, I'm going first, spinning again for a second. Tough beat, Adrian. Tough beat. But you know what? That's okay. That's okay.
It is
because
okay. It's just my karma. It's all right. I deal with it. I'll take it.
Correct.
No problem.
Correct. But you get the back-to-back picks
Yes.
on the way back. So it's not the worst place to be. So here's the thing. This year is very comedy heavy. And it's really interesting to notice that because it's the year 2000. The following year, you know, there are some comedies, but we also have a tragic event in 9/11. And I think this is a big pivotal point in cinema history where things get a little bit more serious. I mean, there's obviously still comedies that come and whatever, but as far as this rich of comedies, 2000, it makes up the majority of my list. So there's a movie there that I think Adrian's going to take in comedy, but because there's so many, I think I can let it go. And I'm just going to have to go with my heart. It's the only 2000 movie that I own, and I have it displayed back here. American Psycho. And I'm taking it in horror sci-fi, though I would say it qualifies as comedy also, but I'll go horror sci-fi American Psycho. Erica, you're displeased? Was that on your list?
I'm so mad. Yeah, I wanted that for best performance because he's
I
just
thought about
like
it.
so good, you know, so good
Absolutely.
in that.
It's one of those movies that you know, before we started recording, we're talking about quotable movies. I think American Psycho is also quotable. You know, the whole Huey Lewis and the news scene,
Yeah,
the whole business card scene that they have. It's like just little things that on paper you wouldn't think is much, but the performance and again the overall vibe the whole movie has is an incredible, realistically satire, you know, but it does have horror elements and it is a bit surreal as far as the dreamlike nature that he navigates. So
yeah.
American Psycho, first pick.
Our
Erica.
boy Willem Dafoe is also in that movie.
Willem Dafoe's great in that. You know, there's in that scene where he's interrogating Patrick Bateman, right?
Mhm.
He apparently was told to do it as if he believed Patrick Bateman, as if he thought he was guilty. And then
Yeah,
they
he did
interspliced
it
the
in
edit.
he did it in a couple different like scenarios of like, okay, I think he's completely innocent. Now I need to think he's guilty. Now I need to think he's suspicious. Does a very good job in that film.
Mary Herron, director, brilliant move there to kind of play
Mhm.
into that element of like, is this all actually really happening? Like, what's true, what's not? So, absolutely a classic. Very happy to get that. Erica, what are you going to take?
Okay, so I think I'm gonna take. Yeah, I am gonna take. I'm gonna take Russell Crowe in The Gladiator for best performance. Um,
Nice.
yeah, I mean, we're just gonna pretend like the second one doesn't exist. But you know, this movie, I think it was maybe one of the first movies I ever saw Russell Crowe in, and that's just because of like time, circumstances, when the movie came out and such. But I just like remember even at a young age, like feeling the pain he's going through and, you know, his perseverance and, you know, how he gets to where he gets and all that stuff. So you got to have him on your list for this draft.
You could have also, I mean, gone with Joaquin Phoenix for best performance as well. You know, I think
Yeah.
as far as getting introduced to an actor, I think this might have been it, you know. To Die For I saw later, which is an earlier film of his, but I think I got introduced to Joaquin in Gladiator. And it's still, dude, it's like a comfort movie. A Hans Zimmer score, like, just is so soothing and yet
Yeah.
powerful. It's just a great movie. It's just a great movie. Adrian, seems like you're in deep thought over there.
Yep.
You get the next pick. Where are you going?
I'm gonna do it just to get you.
That's fine.
We're gonna go drama, and
Drama.
we're gonna go love and basketball.
Ooh, okay, nice. And any thoughts around the movie? You want to plug it? Why it's such a great pick?
Give me a second to write it down. Yeah, love and basketball is just it's just a classic love story. It's just so good. Circled around basketball. I love that movie. It's a anytime it's on like HBO or anything, I gotta sit down and watch it. It's a banger. Omar Epps.
Jokes on both of us. It's a blind spot for me.
No way, dude.
Yeah. I know. Here we go. Listen, every draft there's a couple here where you guys give me shit. Yeah. It's on the list. It's a long list, but it's on the list. All right. Well, love and basketball for drama. Great pick. It sounds like no, but I mean, obviously, it's well-known popular film. So great pick.
I can't believe you've never seen it, Mikey.
Yeah, man. Listen,
terrible.
There's so many movies.
Then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get best performance out of the way.
Wow.
And I'm gonna go Heath Ledger in The Patriot.
Ooh.
He really stole the show. I think that's the first time I really paid attention to Heath Ledger. I don't know when 10 Things I Hate About You came out, but I feel like I saw that movie first with him in it. Like he was younger in that one. But The Patriot, he just did so well being that punk ass old kid, the firstborn, just ready to go save the world. That's a banger of a movie. And I think he was way better than Mel Gibson in that movie.
I mean, they're both great. They're asked to do two different things, right?
Yeah.
And I saw that movie maybe a couple years ago, and it's really interesting for a movie like The Patriot with the baggage that comes with like Mel Gibson and you know what it means to be a U.S. patriot nowadays. And like even after watching that movie, I think on my letterbox I said I'm ready to piss red, white, and blue. I should probably get that checked out. But it's just such a powerful movie. The way it's filmed, like it's all the things. But yeah, Heath Ledger's incredible in that. It was definitely on my short list. So great pick. Erica, where are we going?
I think I'm gonna go the drama route because I really don't think. I think we're gonna have very different action, comedy, and such, which I'm hoping. But I'm gonna draft. I know I'm hoping I'm gonna draft Aaron Brockovich.
Oh, okay.
Really beautiful story if you really pay attention of like what's going on. It's a very like brain on movie, so you can remember kind of like the events and how things are happening. And she does such a good job of being like a social worker who wants so desperately to do well by their clients. And I think this movie is like such a good reminder that there are people who really care within the system. And you're lucky to have them on your team and have them be dedicated. And I think Julia Roberts just does a phenomenal job playing her.
Yeah, I mean that's one of those movies. I mean, it came away with Oscars, and it was such a thing at the time. Like in the 2000s, it was such like a movement in itself. Even people that hadn't seen Aaron Brockovich heard about Aaron Brockovich. And I think it still holds up. Important topic, I think, for sure.
Stuff like that's still happening. Like they're still polluting our water. They're still finding like all these companies that were just illegally dumping for years. You know what I mean? Like this is real stuff. Like people are coming up with cancers every day.
We haven't learned. Well, here's the thing. I got two picks here, and I think I'm going to start off. Like either one, it's kind of my thing is who do I pick for best performance? Because I could pick either of these people for the movie they're in, but I think I'll start off with my drama pick.
Okay.
And I'm going to take Almost Famous.
Okay.
Almost Famous has Kate Hudson, who I was considering for best performance, but I'm going to save that. And it's one of those movies that just has great music. You've got Jason Lee in it. You have Philip Seymour Hoffman in a small role, but again, he crushes it in that role. I got introduced to Billy Crudup in that film. Frances McDormand as the mom. Don't do drugs. I mean,
Yeah.
like it's just one of those movies that I can watch, and the scene when the airplane. I mean, spoiler alert if you haven't seen Almost Famous, but when the airplane's going down and everyone's confessing and having this confessional moment, and like it just all of it is so fucking great. So I'm very happy to have Almost Famous. So for my next pick, I am going to do Best Performance. This could qualify as a comedy, but I'm going to take it in Best Performance. And that is Kirsten Dunst in Bring It On. An absolute banger of a movie. Adrian was opposed to doing an anniversary episode of this for all the...
So good.
It's already been brought in.
And I think that was the movie, speaking of getting introduced to people, Eliza Duku, great job by her. Wasn't really known as an actress at the time, but kills it. Kirsten Dunst kills it. And I think, again, probably got introduced to Kirsten Dunst in this and then went on to see her in Virgin Suicides and in a very prolific career that she's had. And I think Bring It On is a very, very much a staple of the time of the 2000s, again, where it's like new millennium. It's just fun and games. Everything's happy. You can make movies like this. And
Did you never see Jumanji?
Yeah, but that was earlier. That was in the 90s.
Yeah, but
I'm saying this is
movie.
Oh, I understand what you're saying.
Plays a big part in that movie.
I understand what you're saying.
She's like
yes,
the main child.
Let me rephrase it. I
It
think
is Kirsten Dunst as a little kid, huh?
Uh-huh.
But that's my point. Is like, yes, it is Kirsten Dunst, but she's not like the standout per se, right? Like,
I mean, she's the main character.
Bro, come on. Robin Williams is the main character. She's a main character.
Yeah.
But I'm saying this is her first movie that I remember seeing. I'm sorry that my memory and feelings don't align with you guys. But the first movie I remember seeing with her as the lead role was Bring It On. And when it's cold in here, there must be some toros in the atmosphere, so still holds up, still bangs. Erica, up to your next pick.
I think I'm going to go with comedy.
Ooh,
and I feel like if I didn't have it on my list, like I just would be upset. Yeah, I'm going to go with Scary Movie. Can't go wrong without having my girl Anna Faris on it. Because like speaking of like, and being introduced to people, like this was everyone's big introduction to Anna Faris, and she just grew to be one of the funniest people I think I've ever seen on screen. Good to grow up seeing like a woman that fucking funny, dude. She's so funny.
Yeah. And Regina Hall. I mean, we covered it on the anniversary episode, so if you haven't seen that yet, go check it out.
Regina Hall. Playlist. She's on my list.
Great stock draft pick, but for this draft, you're taking Scary Movie and comedy. Adrian, where are you going?
Ooh, I'm gonna go. I kind of want to get my action out of the way, and this is just true to me. Now, you're safe, Mikey. You're safe.
Yeah, really? Okay,
yeah, we're gonna go The Replacements.
Yeah.
That was Keanu Reeves, football movie where
is it action?
I'm not gonna take that as action.
It's a sports movie. It's not an action movie.
Yeah.
Is sports not doing an action?
No, bro. Fucking get out of here. No. Doing an action? Talking is doing an action.
So Any Given Sunday is not an action movie?
It's a sports movie.
Yeah.
So it's like a sports documentary? What do you mean by sports movie?
It's a sports movie.
What do they classify?
The Sandlot
action, right?
the Sandlot is a sports movie. It's not an action movie. The Replacements isn't action, bro, and you know
Think about like
there's a fight in it. How are you gonna not tell me it's action? Like
it's not
they're legit playing
think about
football.
Like 007 or Jason Bourne or
I understand
away,
that.
But
I'll tell you what. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll give you benefit of the doubt. I'm going to the year 2000 genre action. Do I see The Replacements here? I do not. Sorry, my friend. Me, Erica, and Letterboxd agree. The Replacements is not an action movie.
I don't know how not if it's football.
It's not action, dude. It's a sports movie.
Okay, then riddle me this. The Cell, would that be action?
I mean, I can look again.
It's a thriller. It's more, I guess, sci-fi.
You can
but
take it in horror sci-fi if you'd like.
I
think it's
understand
more
that,
horror.
but that would mess with my category. So that's why I'm asking.
I don't
if
think
it
it's
would
action,
fit
brother.
action.
I don't think it's action.
Even though it's a cop, like FBI agent trying to figure all
That
this out.
doesn't mean action.
Do you want me to
Like
give
serial
you an
killer
action
and
movie from the 2000s?
I got a few. I'm just trying
Bro,
to
you could take
rate
here. I
what
got him.
action. I guess I don't know what the categories would be if it,
Think
what
of just
determines an
like,
action movie.
well, think of like
Action.
fight sequences and like
And
high
it being the
does it have to have a
high
certain
speed chases and
Does it have to have like a certain number of those things?
It should be predominantly action. Like when you think of the film, the first genre
have
that
you
comes to
seen The
mind is
Bourne
action.
Identity?
I like
Have you seen
your definition of action is it should be predominantly action.
Okay, have you
Gunfights,
hold on.
fist
Have you
fights.
seen The Bourne Identity?
Yes.
Okay. So there's a lot of fight scenes, there's a lot of car chases, there's a lot of spy, detective work, that kind of stuff. I would even take like a police movie if there's car chases and fights happening. Like I would consider that an action movie. But football is not action.
And The
Okay,
Cell
but then The Cell.
is a psychological thriller.
Yeah.
Horror sci-fi
But there's
would
no
qualify
action in it,
science
is what
fiction.
you're saying?
Adrian, do we want to make this podcast going back and forth?
I'm just understanding. I'm just trying to understand. Okay, so
Letterboxd is the law of the land, and I
Okay.
went to action genre. It is not there.
so
You
what-
can very well take Ready to Rumble. That's one of your favorites, I'm sure, and it's an action movie.
I don't think I've seen Ready to Rumble.
Oh, the wrestling movie?
Uh-uh.
No? Oh, wow. Okay.
Gone
Go
in
ahead.
60 Seconds. Would that classify as
Yes.
action?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Is that your action movie?
I'll take Gone in 60 Seconds then.
Okay. Shit. You don't get to talk about it. That took too long. No, go ahead. What do you like about the Gone in 60 Seconds?
I mean, it's still about cars, I guess. Nick Cage, you can't go wrong. He's still a banger of an actor. Even though he does a lot of like lame movies, this was one of his good ones. Maybe not the best acting throughout the full movie, across the board, but I mean, they have some sick ass cars in there. I still think of
Angelina
Eleanor.
Jolie as well. I feel like this was one of her early movies, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but did she have a good role?
All right. What's your next pick, Adrian? Jesus Christ.
So we'll go comedy, and we'll stick with Meet the Parents.
Meet the Parents.
Ben
Excellent
Stiller.
comedy pick.
Yes,
That's a great pick.
I understand comedy.
It is a comedy.
Meet the Fockers came up after it, but so many one-liners, like it's just a game, Fokker.
It's one of those movies that, like, again, for its time when it came out, felt very revolutionary. Maybe because you had Robert De Niro in one of his first comedic roles. And rewatching it, I feel like I rewatched it not too long ago. Pam, his Ben Stiller's wife, is the absolute worst. The absolute worst. All right.
What do you think makes her the worst?
She's a little toxic.
She's blaming
She's very
everything on him. She's not defending her husband at all. Or are they married or they're engaged?
Not at that
I think they're
point,
wants
no.
engaged, maybe.
Yeah.
They're engaged.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like just totally blames him, doesn't have his back, doesn't listen to any of his defenses. Like, dude, no, thank you. No, thank you. All right. Erica, you're up next.
Okay. I think what I'm gonna take is my action movie next. And this is like for me nostalgic, fun, and like super amazing incorporation of lots of different fighting techniques. And I'm gonna go with
Ooh.
Charlie's Angels.
I knew it.
Obviously this is a remake of the original Charlie's Angels, but you can't go wrong with the three amazing women of Lucy Liu, Drew Barrymore, and Cameron Diaz. Like it's so fun. It's such It's such a fun thing to, like, just watch 3 hot women kick ass and, like, do really cool kung fu, and you can't go wrong with, like, a hot, sexy Sam Rockwell dance, and so, it's just, like,
Sure.
it's just, like, such a fun movie, and it was, like, such a fun action-packed, like, ride, and so it's just, like, a roller coaster of, like, fun things and jokes happening throughout the whole thing, so definitely wanna have that on my list.
And don't forget Bill Murray, right? Isn't he
Yeah.
Charlie? Yeah, you
No,
have
he's
Bill Murray
not
as well. Yeah, great
Charlie.
cast. Oh, is he not?
No,
He's
he's
the, like,
not
the
Charlie.
assistant to
He's
Charlie.
like yeah, the assistant. I always forget his
He's
name,
like the
I guess.
in-person contact that they deal with.
Yeah,
John Bosley. Got it.
Bosley. That's
Bosley.
right.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
They
It's
call
been
him Boss.
25 years. Sorry. Okay. Charlie's Angels in action. All right. Got a couple picks here. I like where I'm going. So far, things have been working out pretty well.
See what I mean? I told you I thought everyone was gonna have, like, a good variety
Yeah.
of movies.
Once Adrian gets his categories straight, we'll be all right. American Psycho horror sci-fi. I got Almost Famous in drama. Kirsten Dunst's best performance in Bring It On. So that leaves me comedy, action, and wild card. So I think I gotta get my my action in, and I've got to be true to myself and take X-Men in action.
Nice.
This is the first rendition of the X-Men universe, and some may argue when the whole kind of comic book boom started and the turn of the millennium. Obviously, you have Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, and he went on to play Wolverine for fucking 25 years, which
He
is pretty
is
crazy.
still Wolverine.
Like forever. And then I'd be remiss if I didn't give a shout out to my girl Famke Janssen, who I got introduced to in Goldeneye, but her as Jean Grey is great. You have our boy Patrick Stewart, Ian McKellen as well as Professor Xavier, Magneto, James Marsden as Cyclops.
We don't need to shout him out. We don't need to shout him out.
We don't like James Marsden?
No.
Has he been canceled?
Yeah.
Oh dear, I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
We don't
Okay.
need to bring him up. Fuck that guy.
Tough beat. Well, nonetheless, X-Men, great movie.
You wanna know
I
what's
would
great
say
about
of all
that
the
too,
X-Men,
though? About Professor Xavier is that he's still playing Professor Xavier. He's gonna be coming back
yeah,
in Doomsday.
Patrick Stewart just can't take a day off from the X-Men universe. I mean, he came back in what was it, Doctor Strange and
Mhm.
what is it, the Madness, House of Madness, or
Multiverse of Madness.
whatever, Multiverse of Madness. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
So yeah, X-Men in action. Who's your guys' favorite X-Men character?
Gambit.
Mystique.
Gambit, Mystique. You know, Erica, you're so on brand. I love it. Okay. So wild card and comedy. So I was trying to hold. I mean, I guess you know what? See, there's always one pick where I feel like I'm gonna lose.
I think you gotta be smart about this.
There's a lot. I'd be happy with any of the. I mean, you guys both have taken your comedies already, and what's left,
Oh, I
I'm
thought
very
Adrian
happy
didn't take
with.
his yet.
No, yeah, it took Meet the Parents.
So I think what I'm going to do is this is going to again, like I said, there's always a pick that might steer me from the win, but I just gotta take it because this was the first stand-up performance that really launched Dave Chappelle onto the map. So in wild card, I'm taking Dave Chappelle, Killing Them Softly. Gun store, liquor store, gun store. Where the hell are you taking me? Like, just so many fucking great bits he has in that stand-up. And to think that that was in the year 2000 and 25 years later, he's considered one of, if not the greatest comedian, right? Erica, dare I ask, are we okay with Dave Chappelle? I know there's some controversy, which with him and specifically.
I don't know. And the thing is, I don't really keep up with him.
Okay, fair enough.
I think that people were mad that he kind of like sold himself out to Netflix after he had like talked shit about it. But I mean, like, I don't
Well, I
like
meant
whatever, get your bag kind of thing. But I don't really keep up with him.
it's more around like the trans
Trans.
community and trans jokes he's made.
I see, again, like I said, and it's not that I don't watch his
Fair enough.
videos.
Fair
You
enough.
know, it's not on
I
my
mean,
algorithm.
I think like all of comedy, if you take it out of context, you can rip it apart. And I think considering his background and the community he supports, which includes the trans community, like he's okay in my book. But let us know in the comments. What do you think? Dave Chappelle, should he be canceled? I don't think so, but
I don't think so.
yeah, he's great. Sounds like I got a great pick. All right, so that's wild card. Dave Chappelle, Killing Him Softly. If you guys haven't seen Killing Him Softly, I think you could probably see it on YouTube. Definitely worth a watch. Like early Chappelle just growing into his peak. It's great. All right, Erica, you're up next.
I think I'm gonna pick my horror sci-fi. Just because I don't think Adrian's gonna pick this movie for a wild card. I hope not.
Okay.
But I also have some backups on a wild card if I really need to. But I'm gonna take Unbreakable.
Wow. Okay.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, this was M. Night Shyamalan's first in the little connected series that he made with Split and then further with Glass. I hadn't seen this movie until maybe 2 or 3 years ago for, like, the very first time. I had remember seeing Split and, like, absolutely loving it. I'm a huge fan of James McAvoy, so, like, I think anything he does, I'm, like, absolutely love him in. Um, but Unbreakable being that first story, I'm actually not a big Bruce Willis person, and I actually
Hmm.
really love this movie. I just really like I really like the storytelling of it all, and then I really like the, kinda like the ironic consequences behind a lot of things that happen. M. Night Shyamalan is always like a hit or miss. You're either gonna get something really good or really funky where you maybe don't understand what's going on. But everybody's role in this movie, I thought everybody did a great job, so I'd feel remiss if I didn't have it on my list.
For sure. Was on the short list. I too think I like Split the most of the three. Just
Mhm.
the tone of the movie and the performances and what McAvoy is asked to do in that movie. But Unbreakable, I mean, a lot of people love that movie as their favorite of the trio. Great
Mhm.
pick.
Because it was the first one and it started it. But
It started it,
I
right?
like Split.
But I think you also didn't even know it was a first of anything until the very end of Split, where it's like, hey, wait a minute.
And then you're like, "Hold on a second."
Wait a
I know
minute. There's
that.
something going.
It's like that, "Hey, hey, hey."
Yeah. Leo pointing at the
Yeah.
screen.
"Hold on a second."
Adrian, you've got your final two picks. What are you taking first? I'm surprised. There's a movie out there I thought I could have sworn you would have taken by now, but
For
go
what
ahead.
category?
Just go ahead. Go ahead. I don't
I'm
want to
probably not
lead the
taking it.
horse. Wow.
So horror sci-fi, we'll get it out of the way and we'll do Pitch Black. That was Vin Diesel, where he's on the like he's an alien. He can only see at night or when he has these like sunglasses on to protect him from the light.
What an interesting choice.
Yeah, it was a good movie. Actually, I kind of liked it. It was the beginning of Vin Diesel for me. Um, I wasn't big on like Fast and Furious and stuff like that, but I liked Vin Diesel as a weird alien ready to kick ass.
You guys are so on brand on this draft. It's incredible. I thought there'd be some mixing up, some defense being played, but all right, Pitch Black, Vin Diesel. And your
then
last pick.
my last pick for wild card, I'm gonna take The Replacements. Keanu Reeves, football, funny movie, has good music, fight scenes, lots
Looks
of
like I jerked off an elephant.
hard hitting, good football scenes. I'll take
Yeah.
The Replacements.
I will
Okay,
survive in a
that's
jail
so
cell.
funny.
You know what? Actually, Adrian, you're gonna hate me. There's one draft I don't have it listed, like archived. I need to go back and
That I
listen to
took
the
The
episode.
Replacements, huh?
I think you took The Replacements
I
in our
have.
prison movie draft.
I think I have.
He
Oh, it's
did.
okay. I have another movie. We'll do that as
There it
honorable
is.
mention.
It just clicked to me when I mentioned them singing "I Will Survive" in the jail cell. It's like, you took that in the prison movie. Sorry, replacements, not today.
All right,
Okay.
so I still had two other movies that I kind of had under my comedy that I didn't go with. It's gonna be my wild card. Do I want to take it from you, or do I want to just stay true to
I
me?
have plenty of comedies.
I'm gonna
and
I'm gonna stay true to myself and go Me, Myself, and Irene.
wow.
Jim
Okay.
Carrey, just so funny. Still, I watched it the other day, like 2 weeks ago, and it still had me rolling. Um, so funny, so inappropriate. Uh,
So
I
you've watched it twice this year, because we covered
Mhm,
Me, Myself, and Irene,
mhm,
and then you watched it again.
mhm.
Wow,
I
incredible.
watch it often.
Yeah,
The only other one I was gonna go with would have been Next Friday.
that's the one I thought you were gonna
Yeah,
take a long
the
time ago.
introduction of Day Day.
You get Day Day,
Yeah,
the Rancho Cucamonga Cracker Killers.
yeah,
Yeah, you get. I could have sworn you were gonna go with that one, but
nah,
okay.
not this time.
All right. Well, Me, Myself, and Irene can't argue with that one for a final pick. Erica, where are you going with your final pick? You
Well,
have wild card, yeah.
wild card left. And I don't
Mm-hmm.
know if we've drafted this or if we've just talked about it because I vaguely remember talking about it. This one's just kind of like a goofy thing that I just really want on my list because it's one of those movies that like cracks me up every single time it comes on, but like I can't believe I watched it as a child. And that's gonna be the movie Chicken Run. Um, it cracks me up literally every single time. My favorite is the chicken with the thick Scottish accent. Like, I think that was the funniest thing to me as a child. Um, it's a really
That's
funny
funny.
movie. I think this movie just like cracks me up to like it's kind of one of those things where you just like forget this movie exists and then all of a sudden like it's on your TV somehow. But yeah, I just remember watching this a lot. As I honestly think I have it on DVD. Like that's how much my brother and I
Sure.
watched this growing up. So I'd feel really sad if I didn't have it with me. So I'm gonna drop
I think
Chicken
the
Run as my
For
funniest
wild
sure.
card.
I think the funniest scene in, Me, Myself, and Irene is the chicken scene too. When he's like, they're measuring the egg, they're trying to gamble with
The
the egg.
egg. Yeah. Chicken
Eh?
theme for both of those movies. Chicken Run, blind spot, didn't see it, but it
Oh,
it
I'm
sounds
telling
like
you,
your
Michael,
guys'
it's
It's a
definitely
good
speed.
worth
one.
like at least
It's
one
funny.
watch. Like at least
Yeah.
once. I need you to see that
Okay.
movie.
Okay, maybe next time I visit my goddaughter, we could do Chicken Run.
Yeah, I don't think she's
We
seen
can
it.
get that one. Excellent. Okay, I'm so thankful that my comedy didn't get picked. There's so many comedies, but this is the one I wanted because I think it is
Yeah,
underrated.
definitely gonna have
This
to
could have
shout out some of the ones we were missing for sure.
Honorable mention.
B. I think this movie could have gone in the category of best performance, and it would have gone to Brendan Fraser in Bedazzled. I'm taking Bedazzled as my fucking comedy movie. It
Okay.
is so funny. I don't think people really think of Bedazzled as much as they do, let's say, like a Scary Movie, or even like Adrian's, what was yours? Meet the Parents, obviously. But Bedazzled, what he's asked to do when he like essentially sells himself to the devil
Mhm.
to make the woman he loves love him back, he becomes a narcos. He becomes a
NBA
basketball
player.
player. Got to give 110%, He
He
becomes
does
extra
such a
sensitive.
good job, like, playing all of those different characters that he plays. I mean, talk about a man with range, because that movie
A-
in itself, like, shows so well what that guy can do.
Absolutely. He's speaking Spanish as like the Latin drug
And
cartel.
he's like, "I don't know Spanish." Like, "What?"
Espérate. Estoy hablando español. Or like anytime I'm driving and the fucking sun is in my eyes, it's like, when is that sun gonna go down?
Yeah.
It's like there's just so many great moments in that movie, and it's got a good message. Like, you got to be
Yeah.
yourself. You can't sell yourself,
Mhm.
sell yourself short. And obviously, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention Elizabeth Hurley,
She's so hot.
just as the devil,
She's
so
like
hot in the movie.
65 or something. She's still
Still
like
banging,
running
still
around in
banging.
bikinis on
Yeah,
Instagram or
notice I
something.
did not say that in past tense. I just said she is so hot because she is.
Correct. And Bedazzled's one of those ones I could
Good for
watch
her.
like once, if not twice a year. Yeah, good for her. She must have sold her soul to the devil. Honorable mentions. What do you guys have? I mean, there's a lot.
Miss Congeniality, like, we have to, like, that could have even went best performance for Sandra Bullock because it's a classic. It could have even maybe went for action too, because there's a lot of like fight scenes, tackle scenes, all this kind of stuff. But she just does such a good job and of being like this dorky, goofy, like, but also badass kind of woman, and then kind of, saves the day. You just love a female empowerment kind of moment.
For sure. And that's another classic one that, like, I think there was a second one, and I think there's often rumors of like rebooting it. So that one is stuck around. What else? Adrian, you got some honorable mentions we didn't pick?
I don't.
None? You got we covered every
No.
movie? This guy's upset with his category fraud.
She just mentioned tackles being action, and I'm pretty sure in football movie there's a lot of tackling.
Okay,
Just saying.
sir, different context.
Let's continue.
Different
Continue.
context.
Go on, Erica.
I
You're
mean,
gonna say.
we did our anniversary episode, so Final Destination was definitely like on a backlist
Right.
of horror sci-fi. I had Bring It On as well because I had that under comedy for sure. But
Right.
I think we covered
Right.
everything that I at least wanted to have on my list.
First of all, Adrian, the replacements wouldn't have qualified anyways because you fucking took it already, and we already got a draft where you took a movie that was drafted already. So your fraud
Yeah,
has
how
to
did
end
we
somewhere.
let him take
okay?
that on the wild card? And he's already drafted it.
I didn't.
No,
I
we
didn't.
caught it. We caught
Yeah,
it. He ended up going with Meet the Parents instead.
No, Me, Myself, and Irene.
Oh, sorry, Me, Myself, and Irene. Correct. You guys are forgetting all kinds of movies. First of all, Christopher Nolan's big movie, Memento. Great film.
It's
Talk
great.
about a movie you got to check out.
It's great. It's just not, it's one of those things where like I watched it once and I'm probably never gonna watch it ever again.
That's tough. I think you'd like it, Adrian. Like it's more your speed than Erica's in that.
I saw it
regard.
on a bunch of lists. I just haven't seen it. Yeah.
Memento, next Friday, as you mentioned. I'm shocked it didn't get taken specifically by Adrian. You got Requiem for a Dream, Amores Perros, great Gael Bernal Garcia movie. Check that one out as well. Comedy wise, dude, Nutty Professor 2, The Clumps. You've got The Ladies Man, which growing up, The Ladies Man was so good. The Ladies Man was
talked
fucking...
a little lift.
Yeah. Ooh, that's nice. You had, speaking of like stand-up, you had The Kings of Comedy. And I think the biggest surprise that should get a shout out, I mean, there's more. High Fidelity, What Lies Beneath, Road Trip. But Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, I thought that might have gone in action.
That's what I was like thinking Adrian was gonna pick. Like that was just like right there, teed up for him. But
yeah, but it won some. It won a ton of Oscars, and I think some folks will be.
I didn't think the choreography was all that.
Wow, that's a take,
and
bro.
that's what it won. Like it won for like all the fight scenes and special effects, and I just wasn't my thing. Like I saw it. I'm a Jet Li fan. Like I'm into it, but
fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, outside of that, you kind of mentioned The Cell. I think we've talked about it in the pod before because I had rewatched it, and it's like on concept and in theory, it's really great. But I think the execution by the end, it gets a little sloppy. Pay It Forward was a big movie with your boy Kevin Spacey, and The Whole Nine Yards. Speaking of another Bruce Willis movie, but yeah, I think we covered quite a bit here. Let's see who I had first pick. So let me just do a quick recap of my picks. American Psycho, horror sci-fi. Then I went Almost Famous in drama. Kirsten Dunst, best performance in Bring It On. Action, X-Men. Wildcard, Dave Chappelle, Killing Him Softly. Please, if you guys haven't seen that, check that out. And comedy, arguably the most underrated comedy, Bedazzled. Erica, let's hear your recap out of order because you don't keep track.
Look what I did today.
Woohoo! There we go. Let's hear your recap.
Yeah, I think I wrote it down in the right order. Okay, so I took Russell Crowe and Gladiator for best performance, Aaron Brockovich for drama, comedy, scary movie, action, Charlie's Angels, horror, sci-fi, Unbreakable, and for my wild card, Chicken Run.
Love it. Adrian, let's hear your recap.
All right. Drama, Love and Basketball. Then we went best performance, Heath Ledger in The Patriot. And then action was Gone in 60 Seconds. And my comedy, Meet the Parents. Horror sci-fi went Pitch Black. And then my wild card was Me, Myself, and Irene.
There you have it. The 2000s movie draft. Make sure to go on to our Instagram, Seeing This Pod, for voting that will take place over the course of the weekend. And you can also follow us on Blue Sky, TikTok, Letterboxd, all at Seeing This Pod. You can listen on Apple Podcast, YouTube. And usually we give a special little shout out to Spotify, but they've been blocking a couple of our fucking episodes due to the music, even though it's royalty free. So when you guys notice the new music from a couple episodes now, that's the reason why. Let's hope we don't get blocked again. But you could listen and watch on Spotify too, I suppose.
They can.
But send us an email, seeing this email at gmail.com. Erica's waiting for her ASMR requests, so feel free to send us an email with your request.
Like if you have like a favorite line for a movie and you just want me to whisper it, that'd be fun.
My mama said.
This guy goes water boy. That would be pretty good.
I'd have to see if I could get accents done as a whisper. You know what I mean?
Start doing your vocal warm-ups. See how it goes. You can catch everything on seeingthispod.com. And until next time, stay safe.
Thanks.